Мордин, как дела у нашей пациентки?
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Хорошо. Готовься, Ива. Скоро полетим на Тучанку. Ну, вернее, как скоро. Полетим.
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Яра, что ты как-то слишком сильно переоборудовала комнату Миранды. Ничего.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years.
Я погрею твой стул.
I keep thinking that if we fail, I'm only 109, Shepard. I could
Сколько
live to see the
всего?
entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
Всего 109,
I
да.
know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Окей, поговорим позже.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us. I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. The Krogan are gearing up for a full-scale war. It's nearly good to see you again, Shepard.
Блин, палец соскочил нечаянно.
Please, enjoy your day.
Блин, как же приятно разговаривать с Лиарой. Это прямо лицо, можно сказать, третьей части Mass Effect.
I'll assume you didn't know about this. My good friend wouldn't hide the fact that his people planted a doomsday bomb on my planet, right?
Rex, I was just as much in the dark as you, honest.
That's what I needed to hear. Just making you sweat, Garrus. Wasn't sure you could. You're always so calm.
I'd be happy to give Krogan some lessons on relaxing.
And we'd be happy to feed you to a thresher maw. Rex out.
And next time, Shepard, don't let him near the intercom.
Окей.
I don't know what Turian came up with the idea, but a doomsday bomb was damned ingenious. Embarrassing now, but ingenious back then. I'm glad Rex is taking this so well. My people haven't exactly treated his kind with charity over the years. Later.
Окей, later, так later. С кем мы еще не говорили? С Явиком и с Джеймсом. Да, я выбрался из каюты Джокера. Меня с Сьюзи там намеренно удерживали. Ну, теперь капитан Шепард свободен и может свободно гулять по своему кораблю вновь. Это опять с Лярой? А не с Гарусом.
Subservient race.
Right. Calling it that makes all the difference.
But you did not go far enough. Either you should have detonated the bomb on the Krogan world, or used it as leverage.
I think we were just trying to guarantee peace.
A static mode of existence.
Nothing changes, nothing struggles, nothing grows.
On the upside, we all get to live another day. Nice chatting.
There is some enjoyment in speaking to this Turian. His knowledge of war is formidable, though he would be an even better marksman if he had 4 eyes.
Ну, если так подумать. Стрелять 4 глаза. Наверное, в этом есть какой-то смысл.
I would have detonated a bomb that day. There was no need for the genophage. Yes?
Я, в принципе, тоже не против генофага. Док Челноков.
Too bad about Tarquin. I was starting to like him. Hanging in there.
Ну ладно. Вроде бы со всеми поговорили. Пора лететь на важную миссию. Пора лечить генофаг. Последняя миссия на Тучанке. И как приятно, когда все квесты собираются на одной планете.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the genophage.
Ну, Рекс прямо воодушевлен. Кто там?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Mordin Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Да, вполне себе.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatras?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done. Mordin will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Mordin would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Подговаривает саботировать лекарство. Знаешь что? Иди к черту. Я ничего не буду саботировать. Давайте в этот раз возьмем Лиару и Явика. У меня все-таки есть дезинтегрирующие патроны, которым я забываю пользоваться. Что у меня тут еще есть? Что это? Ладно, я пока с мотыгой еще похожу. Потом, когда вернемся на цитадель, я выберу себе оружие получше. Явик. Все по-старому. Ляра тоже все по-старому. Не хватает одного поинта. Тут тоже одного поинта не хватает. Явик. Явик, блин. Так, ну давай. Урон от умений, здоровье и щиты. Урон от умений, понятное дело. Для чего мы таскаем с собой сопартийцев. Так, увеличение урона от умений. На 40% повышает урон от оружия на 20%. Не, умения давай. Так, хватит пока. Я думаю, нужно качнуть еще что-нибудь. Ну, Кляра, у тебя нету этой волны? Нету. Значит, Явику будем качать. А притяжение? Без помощного врага. Черт, ну да знаю. Не, давайте все-таки месть древних докончаем до конца. Так, повышает урон, длительность и силу умений членов отряда на 10%. Давай. Вполне себе. Так, теперь что же лучше качнуть? Удар или притяжение? Биотический бросок, наносящий большой урон. А, этот удар, который был у Джек. Я любил с ним ходить, когда играл на легкой сложности. Так, теперь еще здесь притяжение. Выбейте почку из-под ног беспомощного врага. Ну тут либо-либо. Ну, удар я хотя бы знаю, как действует. Ну, так ли сильно нужно притяжение? У Ляры есть деформация. Давайте, наверное, все-таки притяжение раскачаем. Ой, не деформация, этот... Скажи мне, сингулярность, блин. Почему я все время путаюсь в этих терминах?
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments, most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Блин, можно сейчас рассказать, а можно ничего не говорить. Давайте сейчас ничего не будем говорить, потому что тут Рекс рядом, неизвестно какая будет у него реакция. Вдруг он нас сейчас всех повыкидывает просто.
There's just a lot on the line. I want this to go well.
Have faith. No matter the adversity we face, some moments are destined to happen. This is one of them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
На! Ничего себе, Рекс!
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Какая музыка играет. Я готов воевать.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our six. Now move.
Ух ты, Ляра уже шарит, что надо делать.
Don't let him get up here.
Ну-ка, дай-ка им еще. понял.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
The Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the Genophage.
His kind gave us the Genophage. Why should we trust him?
На тебе!
Because I do. And so will you.
Так, тут назревает конфликт.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
Блин, ну вы посмотрите на Крогана. Это народ, у которого есть будущее. Ну, блин, ну нехорошо как-то их обманывать.
Copy that, Artemech. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard up.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the Genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of Genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tachanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tachanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the Genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
There's that look in your eye again, Commander. What's troubling you?
Рекс, заткни уши, пожалуйста.
The Dalatraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on him. Why are we stopping?
Мы сейчас только остановились, Рекс. Не, смотрите, Рекс даже не разозлился. Обычно Кроганы, они все такие вспыльчивые, а тут Даже он как-то спокойно к этому отнесся.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do. Reapers are bigger. Dangerous stuff. What's going on up there? Get moving.
Look at that Reaper. It's like the end of days out there.
And remember to bring it back.
Где? Где Риппер? Хочу посмотреть. Завесу вижу. А где Риппер? А, вон, смотрите. Что, подожди. У меня... Я не хотел брать с собой дробовик, я хотел... Ладно, не суть.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemech, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're
An airstrike isn't enough against the Reaper. We must join the fight.
Чё, надо бегом-бегом тогда?
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up. Rex, get the female out of here now. Go!
О, а сейчас вы проехали запросто.
Do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
There's a tunnel over there. Could be a way off.
Get to it! Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike.
What was that?
We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the City of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Блин, темно, я боюсь темноты. Ой, представьте, обвалится сейчас. И все, и конец эпопеи Шепарда.
Fascinating. This painting suggests Krogan had an artistic side.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
Можно находить рисунки в этой пещерке, получать опыт и что-то узнавать о мифологии Кроганов.
That didn't feel like a quake.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws. Sounds troubling.
If the Krogan named it, it must be something special.
Kalros, I would guess. Impressive.
If that's what we've been hearing down here, I suggest we get moving.
Вы представьте, вот с такой штукой встретиться. Смотрите, вот эта тварь какая огромная, и вот Кроган какой маленький. Кроган мелкая лягушка по сравнению с этой. Не знаю, что это, но оно очень страшное. А, тут завал. Мы не опыт получаем, а кредиты за это исследование. И никаких комментариев не скажете? Блин, так сильно не хватает Крогана в команде. Это плохой знак.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Finally, light ahead.
Свет впереди
In my
и
younger
свежий
days,
воздух.
I
Почти.
would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
Remnants of a failed species.
Rex,
Ты такой циник.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around here.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tachanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
Не, ну посмотрите.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
Значит, все-таки у Кроганов есть светлое будущее. Вопрос лишь в том, не профукают ли они его.
Amazing. Imagine how much Krogan culture has been lost.
I see only waste here. A civilization
Movement ahead.
destroyed with time. More opportunity for a kill.
Ouch!
Maybe Eve is right. Curing the genophage might lead to a Krogan
Больно.
renaissance.
Once the civilization has destroyed itself,
В смысле? Я не дробовик хотел, я хотел снайперскую винтовку. Смотри, не помри, Ляра. Чуть не убили. Ну вы говнари. Ляра, подожди, ты не так делаешь. Надо вот так. Найс! Ладно, давайте тогда с другой стороны зайдем, а то с левого плеча неудобно стрелять.
Movement ahead.
more opportunity for a kill.
Оу! Ой, там еще один. Сейчас развалят еще. Так, ладно, давайте как-то агрессивнее, что ли, на них нападать.
Movement ahead.
More opportunity for a kill.
Eyes sharp on our perimeter.
На тебе. На тебе еще. И вот это для тебя. А! Колоть себя. Так, готово.
Another quake.
Calros is more than a myth.
Stay sharp.
Не, смотрите, у Кроганов все-таки была какая-то нормальная культура.
It isn't over yet.
Господи, просто испепеляет.
Watch out, one of the big ones.
Так, я понял. Time to отступать. Блин, надо убить стреляющего. Нормально. Так, теперь еще с тобой. А, давайте нового дробовика пробуем. Неплохо. Ой, сколько патронов тут.
Rex, right about Calvin. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea.
У Шепарда невидимое оружие.
Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Куда делось оружие? Я буду стрелять воздухом. Сжатым.
Looks like we got a bridge up ahead. Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
I didn't say it would be easy.
О, там эта дура стоит. Две. Ай, блядь. Блин. Так, готово. Может, лут здесь какой-нибудь валяется? Невидимое оружие. Так, мне все-таки привычнее видеть оружие в руках. Давайте дробовик возьмем. Ну, чисто так, по приколу.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the ship. Calros!
Rex!
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Что это?
Territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us. Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Окей. Рассчитываю тогда на вас.
Tell me something I don't know.
These Krogan seem to have
This planet is one giant death trap. I wonder where we are now.
a memorial of some kind.
Ahead of us.
Ах, дробовик. Не вовремя был у меня в руках. Ай! Все, тихо. Это все? Вроде бы. Что-то заметил, что вот этой снайперской винтовкой очень часто пользуюсь.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calross. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Ох, нам действительно туда. Ну, пойдемте.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that mall. I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed. Move it! It's Calross!
Карлос?
Move, Shepard!
We're in. Go.
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
Да, вот сейчас будет нелегкая битва. Смотрите, какой он здоровый.
We don't have a plan for this.
Vengeance is the goal. Suicide is not.
We're curing the Genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calross. We summon her to the Reaper.
А, правильно. Пускай они разорвут друг
Already
друга.
discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calross is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't? This is the only way to get to that tower and release the cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calross's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calross will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
И не умирайте раньше времени.
Wait!
Что такое?
I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero! Now, let's show them why.
Давай покажем.
Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
Рекс, только не умри раньше времени.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in there!
Кто тут стреляет больно? Не вижу противников.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Так, вон там ничего не лежит. На. Так, автомат, я так подозреваю, так и не появился. Что это? Новый пистолет! Экипировать. Вроде бы хороший, он мне даже внешне нравится. Черт, теперь вооружен до зубов и очень опасен.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Morden. They're all over us out here.
The Reaper.
Прыгай обратно. Баба. Как спина? Не болит?
Everyone all right?
I think so. If we just get shot.
Consider that practice.
Посмотрите, что это за урод, как с ним воевать! Он такой огромный! Почему он такой здоровый?
I remember this spot.
Just keep moving. Stick to cover.
Cover means nothing to a Reaper.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
This is the easy part.
Don't stop.
Commander, this is Artemic Wing. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
Gods be with me.
Go! Push ahead.
Давайте, пора. Кузов. Посмотри, какой-то железный жук какой-то. У нас нет на это времени. Это без... Согласен. А! Смерть была очень близка. Ляра, не останавливайся, просто беги. О, почти повалил меня. Есть. Это было легко. Рекс, кажется, у нас получилось. Да, сожрите друг друга. Ну, делайте ставки, кто кого сожрет первым. И она его с собой под землю тащит. Блин, вот нам полдюжины вот таких, чтобы всех жнецов перебить.
Morden, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morden, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Мордин, не слишком ли ты дорогую цену за это платишь?
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Studied species Turian, a saurian, Batarian.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Within our science studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of...
Мордин. Ну что ж, Кроганы, будущее наступило. Не забывайте ту жертву, которая была принесена для этого.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Они потом сами к нам припрутся, не волнуйтесь, Хакет.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted.
Ой, не говори.
Dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Иди поспи, Шепард.
You let me know.
Иди поспи. Послушай Гаруса. Гарус фигни не скажет. Почему он бежит быстрее меня? Мне кажется, он убегает от меня. Может, он во мне видит жреца? Да, с таким кошмаром, как тут поспишь. Кто там?
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Caden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Caden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Да ты, в принципе, могла просто написать мне об этом. Не обязательно было спускаться.
Commander.
Can I help you, Counselor?
Shepard, I want you to understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly. Were it not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valorn would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
Counselor, Krogan are about to die in droves so your people don't have to. That's your message.
Human statesmanship at its finest. Speaking of, I need to talk to you about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina. He's moving vast sums of money. We need to talk about where it's going. From what I can tell, you won't like the news. Come see me next time you're on the Citadel. Ishil out.
Вечно кто-то чем-то всегда недоволен. Хакет на связи?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back-channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get our way.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya Talok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorcha here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Узнаем победы, вернее, плоды своих побед.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yog homeworld.
We saw Yog back on Sirkesh. Didn't look too happy.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Поскорее бы перейти к арке турианцев и гетов. Мне кажется, она тут самая интересная. Ну, мне кажется. Что по союзным войскам? Так, минимум мы уже набрали. В принципе, можно уже дальше топать по сюжету. Ну, я буду выполнять абсолютно все. Так, ну что ж, давайте тогда со всеми поговорим. Лишние тела сошли с нашего корабля.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria. The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see him in action. Commander?
Что насчет private terminal? Обращайся, Рекс. Будет спасен. Ну, землю тоже надо спасти. Уважаемый капитан Шепард, прям как к президенту обращается. Слушайте, мы к репортерше давно не заходили, что-то я вот вспомнил. Со всеми поговорим, наверное. Следующий час будем только разговаривать на корабле, но потом я планирую полететь на Цитадель.
What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me! The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a pilot back on Palaven.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
Это точно. Очень сильный союз.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. One time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if some young, hot-headed Krogan took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka. I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house.
Да там наверняка есть какие-то строения. Они будут жить там, где и жили. Просто тучанку, наверное, будут восстанавливать до цивилизованного вида.
Commander.
Блин, Морден погиб. А вспомните, он ведь мог погиб гораздо раньше. Ну, мог погибнуть. Еще во второй части, в самом конце игры. Понял, сейчас спущусь.
So, Gabi, have you seen Edie's new...
Commander,
remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment? Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Are these modifications really necessary?
It's a safety issue, not exactly critical. Under extreme conditions, like heavy bombardment to the kinetic barriers while traveling at peak flight speeds, plasma can vent into this compartment.
It would vaporize anyone standing in this room.
That sounds more serious than just a safety issue.
Well, under those conditions, odds are you're about to lose the entire ship anyway.
But we want every advantage we can get, right?
I'll look for one next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
Так, еще одна трата денег. Будем ли разговаривать со смертными?
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Окей, nothing так nothing.
I'm glad the commander did.
Ну раз уж мы здесь, давайте и с Явиком что-нибудь обсудим.
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Miranda?
Sounds like Miranda.
Да.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis.
Grund.
His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise, we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Он однажды предлагал мне прикоснуться к кристаллу, чтобы заново пережить смерть всех наших товарищей. Ну, ребят, я, честное слово, никогда не выбирал и не знаю, к чему это приведет.
Thank you, Commander. I have seen the death of a Reaper. It has been a long time.
Наслаждайся.
Let's hope it's the first of many.
Yes, a difficult fight remains. I would have accepted the Solarian deal and not told the Krogan. Morality and friendship do not matter now. Your allies are simply resources to use against the Reapers. If the Krogan seek retribution for the past, do not waste time on sterility plagues. Destroy them where they stand. In the meantime, they are useful cannon fodder against the Reapers. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think.
Okay.
Do what you must.
Модный какой-то явик. Так, давайте на жилую палубу. Поговорим со всеми остальными. Доктор Чаквас.
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them. Good to see you, Commander.
Что я, кстати говоря, не видел доктора Чаквас здесь, когда у нас на борту была Ева.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away. I had something I wanted to show you, Shepard. Could we meet in your cabin when you have a moment?
А, ну да. Хорошо. Так, с кем мы еще не разговаривали? С Джеймсом, по-моему.
You think that cure they dispersed could do anything to us? We're not going to start growing scales or anything, right? Maybe now that we have the Krogan on board, we can go back to fighting the Reapers. I was looking at the specs on that Reaper you took out on Tuchanka. That was one of the small ones? Don't get me wrong. Hey.
Окей. Такс. Вроде бы везде побывали, со всеми поговорили. Давайте в каюту капитана.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Что ты хотела обсудить в моей каюте? Несет что-то, подарочек какой-то.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And and it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Слушай, я даже не знаю. Хотелось бы, конечно, их вдохновить, то есть такое, знаете, наставление из прошлого. Но с другой стороны, мы составляем что-то типа архива, то надо быть максимально честным, чтобы наши потомки, так сказать, не наделали ошибок, каких сделаем мы, если сделаем. Ну или с другой стороны, Лиара может все посмотреть свысока со своего мнения. Так как она составляет, это ее идея, значит, наверное, ей решать, как записывать и что делать. Ладно, я полагаюсь на тебя, я тебе верю.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
I'll start by saying Commander Shepard was born on Earth and fought harder than anyone else for his homeworld. Shepard could handle any weapon in the galaxy. The Alliance never saw a deadlier soldier.
О да, мне нравится.
He was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where he could. And it was a privilege to know him.
Careful this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Это было даже в какой-то степени романтично. Так, это личный терминал, да? Так, а где у нас репортерша сидит? Я вот что-то не помню. В инженерной, что ли, палубе? Ей-богу, я не помню, где она тут находится. А, вот здесь.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another rat?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is all for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the genophage cure. Anything more is between the council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval. Commander.
Еще немножко очков репутации. Так, довольно долго уже сидим за миссией Кроганов. Вроде бы со всеми поговорили, я никого не упустил. Я думаю, что самое время, наверное, отправиться на цитадель.